Your boy is speechless. What I saw in that fourth quarter last night against the Detroit Pistons, honestly, you should have seen the fans' reaction after every single bucket the Pistons were getting in that fourth quarter. The Pistons took the energy out of Crypto.com arena. And honestly, there was one question that JJ Redick was asked during his press conference after the game, and let me tell you something. We have to discuss it. Deondre Hawkins here with another beautiful edition of Lakers Talk Daily, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. You can play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. JJ Redick was asked, hey, you've seen the Detroit Pistons, their level of play, you've seen their identity, their DNA. JJ Redick said, yes, they're hard-nosed, they play hard, they're real physical, they like to wear you down, they pick you up 94 feet, they're a real physical team. That's the Detroit Pistons' DNA. JJ Redick was asked, what is the Lakers' DNA? What is their identity? And the fact that he couldn't give you a clear-cut answer to what the Lakers' DNA is, that is a problem. That is a major issue. And honestly, I was real surprised the Lakers were only down by 5 going in at halftime. You should see everybody tweeting out in the Lakers community, on the Lakers Twitter, everything, talking about, I am surprised that the Lakers are only down by 5. And you know what? They did a good job. They actually did a good job defending in that first half. However, I would like to say that the Detroit Pistons put themselves in that position, meaning the fouls, early foul trouble that the Pistons were getting themselves into. But the Lakers didn't take advantage of that. They did not take advantage of that. The bickering, arguing, it's just a continuous thing that's going on with the Lakers. And let me tell you something else. The Pistons were doing the same thing, bickering, arguing, getting after it at the refs instead of taking care of business on the basketball court. The Lakers failed to utilize that and take advantage of that. So what did the Pistons do? They made adjustments. They figured it out. And there's just one specific quarter where the Lakers got dominated at, and it just changed the whole trajectory of the game. The fourth quarter. The Lakers came out flat-footed. The Pistons rebounding, getting out and run. 5 early turnovers in that fourth quarter. All of a sudden, you got a different game. A 10-point lead that jumps up to 15. Then all of a sudden, you look at the score, it turns into 20 points. The Pistons, what do they have? 72 points. Sorry, correct myself. 74 points in the paint. That is telling me that Lakers couldn't keep anybody in front. 74 points in the paint. I understand. No Austin Reeves. No Gabe Vincent. No Rui Hachimura. But you can't coach energy and effort. I'm going to be saying this for the rest of the season. I do not care. You cannot coach that. And to see the same type of shots that the Lakers decide to shoot, step back 3, one-on-one basketball, one-on-one LeBron James, there is no real fluid offense with this team. They can't play in 2 different ways. They only play in one way. And that's hard to see because the Pistons are able, a team like that, they're able to play in different ways. The team like the Nuggets, they're able to play in different ways. OKC, the Spurs, the Rockets. That is why you see the Lakers. They had a good game against the Sacramento Kings. Why? Because the Kings are not a good basketball team. You come in, you roll over a game on Tuesday. Last night, you play a team like the Pistons. What happens? You get rolled over, you get physical, you get pushed around every single where, and that is an issue. They ran into that same problem with the Houston Rockets, the same style of team. And what happens? Lakers have no answer for it. And that is a real issue, and that is a problem that we're going to be seeing throughout this season. When Lakers lose, they lose. The Lakers are tied for the most 20-point losses this season. So what that tells you, when they lose, majority of the games, when they lose by more than 20. And that is a problem. That is an issue, but that is a testament to show you how this team is structured. I'm going to say this. There's going to be a trade that's probably going to happen if the Lakers want to be able to contend this year. There's going to be a trade that needs to happen. I don't know. I don't have the guys for you. I don't know what they need. I shouldn't say that. I do. We all know what they need. They need more athletic guys. They need more guys to go out there and run the floor. They need guys to be able to defend. We understand what they need. But is that guy there right now? I do not know. However, this energy and effort that they displayed in that fourth quarter, that's bad. And that cannot happen again. Because it was just, I'm telling you, I was there in attendance last night, seeing John Ireland sitting there like this. Three-pointer, good. I mean, getting to the basket, lay it up and in. How many times do we have to hear that throughout the entire broadcast? That's what the Lakers were showing. And honestly, the fact that Marcus Sasser, no disrespect, great, good player, solid role player. He comes off the bench, what does he give you? 19 points. 19 points. 5 of 8 shooting, 4 for 6 from 3, doing whatever he wants. The Pistons get bench production. What do the Lakers get? You know what their bench production was? Jerry Vanderbilt, and then Dalton Connect at garbage time minutes. And then Jackson Hayes, where it's like, okay, Deondre Ayton, nowhere to be found throughout that entire game. 10 points. Deondre Ayton only had 2 rebounds. You're telling me that Deondre Ayton had the same amount of rebounds as Marcus Smart? That is an issue. He couldn't stay out of foul trouble. He met another center that is real physical and makes him work. What happens? Runs into some trouble. This Lakers team struggles against better opponents, and that is going to be a story going out through this entire season. Let's pause a little bit, take a little break, let my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
I get it. I don't want to use that excuse that Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent ran out. But you can just see the rotations are spread very thin for JJ Redick right now. And that is a problem. That is an issue. The Pistons were able to sub all 5 of their guys out and bring in a whole new 5. And the energy level did not drop whatsoever. They might not were able to score, but guess what? They were able to defend. They were able to dive on the floor for loose balls. I don't understand why the Lakers struggle to give energy and effort, especially on the defensive end of the floor. They don't have the personnel to do it. Why would I see DeAndre Ayton guard Kate Cunningham out on the three-point line? That should never happen. I understand Lakers love to switch, but there's probably going to need to be a whole new style, a whole new different type of approach going into these games, especially when they run into teams who are a lot more athletic, who like to run, who like to be more physical. Like, you can't get out there and be punked on the basketball court. And guess who's rolling in here? On January 2nd, the Memphis Grizzlies, struggling team. However, they're better than the Sacramento Kings. They still got a guy like John Morant. They still got a guy like Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. They still got a whole bunch of role players. They're going to play hard. And again, this is going to be the same story that we're saying every single game. Can the Lakers match that energy and effort? And honestly, what I saw last night, especially in that fourth quarter, that is not going to cut it, and that was bad. And I'm not trying to sit here and poo-poo the Lakers, but that is going to be an issue. They're 20-11. What we seen last night, that's who they are right now. That is who they are, especially on the defensive end of the floor. Something's going to need to happen. We'll see. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. We out.